Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Josh and Kelly. Today's gonna be a little different than what we normally do because we're gonna be doing our first live stream today on YouTube. And so this video is kind of a behind the scenes of what we're doing and how we do it for this live stream. Because we've never done one before, so it's all new to us. And this is a bit of a snow event. It's snowing like crazy outside. Things are starting to accumulate, which is nice for us for the snow event. So I'm going to prepare the van now. I'm going to try and clear it off, get ready to go. Kelly will be out in a second with Sophie, and then we're going live here in a matter of minutes. So we're going to try and get that all set up for you, and we're going to show you how it is kind of behind the scenes. We're also shooting a kind of behind the scenes video as well of what it's like to do this, and Kelly's currently shooting that on on our other camera. So we're kind of getting both happening at the same time.
I'm the queen of multitasking.
That she is. This is fun. This is a very enjoyable ride, especially with this completely snow-covered landscape here. It's beautiful.
I'm gonna reverse this so you can go on my lap.
She's just happy to be here with us. She doesn't care where we go or what the weather's like. As long as she's with us, that's all she's worried about. She's happy, she's content. We had her the other day. There'll be a video coming out shortly of a trip we did a couple of days ago. We took the ferry from Lewis to Cape May and back. The return trip was quite rough. The roughest ferry crossing I've ever done. And again, Sophie wasn't phased at all by it because she's, happy to be with us. She's kind of here. This is home for her, and she's comfortable, and she wasn't phased at all by that. So this kind of weather means nothing to her.
This looks so washed out. I don't even know if this is going to come up on
film. The landscape is so undefined because it's all just so white. You can't see a thing.
Every once in a while you see something come through it.
So the GoPro turned off, so I am just trying to figure out what was going on with that, and I think it got too hot. It was plugged in, so it was charging as it was going, and I think it just got too hot, and so it kind of turned itself off. So I've unplugged it, and it's seemed to have cooled down a bit now, although the camera itself still seems quite warm. So we'll see, and yeah, if it still is too warm, we might do this camera and do it all on here, but we'll see. But it's turned back on now at least, and yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it starts right back up. Okay, so it seems to have started back up. Sorry for that little bit there where it cut out. It actually overheated. The GoPro overheated for some reason. I think because it was plugged in, but it's cooled down a little bit. We've turned it back on. I've unplugged it from the charger so that it's not getting too hot, and everything seems to be working. And we'll get started again here. We're actually in Cecil's. We're only a quarter mile down the road from where it cut off, and we'll just get out here on 213 and continue to head north. We're actually in a Royal Farms at the moment. And so Kelly's gone in to use the facilities. So as soon as she gets back out, we'll head off again. So we are 9 miles out of Chesapeake City at the moment. So we'll be there in a few minutes. Call it 10 or 15. And yeah, take things as they come.
Sophie just left me. Look at her. She's up there trying to dig her a spot in between our pillows. She likes to burrow. At home, she does that on the sofa. We have blankets on there. She'll dig them up. And then look, she just got herself all situated. Hi. Are you comfy and warm up there? We just lost her.
Just powered off again. It's just getting too hot while it's recording because we didn't get it cool down enough. So we're going to have to stick it someplace cold. Stick it here against this window so it cools down. It's just getting too hot.
Can we feel that again?
So that's quite warm, which is why it keeps doing it. I don't know why it's getting so hot. The actual handle of the tripod is not hot at all. It's just normal room temperature. This is really hot, and I think it's probably from charging. So I've taken it out of its case. So it's just down to this. I'm gonna try and stick it here, I think, against the door or something like that, where it's quite cool down here. It's nice and cool down that step well. I might put it down there and let it cool off really quick. And then we'll reassemble it once it's cooled and have a video again. And I don't know if we're going to be able to see very much. I mean, I can barely even see the top of the bridge from here. It's pretty socked in with snow, so we'll see what we can see as we go up it. Nice and slow up it, because I don't know what kind of condition the bridge is in terms of under the road surface, whether it's freezing or not. It seems to have lots of salt on it, so it's not freezing, and everybody else seems to be going just fine on it. Just checking it out, making sure. Yeah, but from up here, so we can see down in the canal, but even that's not very clear because there's so much snow in the air. Yeah, there's a lot of snow. I don't see any boats on the canal either. Another thing that I've noticed is that not seen any cars stranded anywhere either. The road surfaces haven't been bad. People aren't slipping off the side of the road with ice or any of that yet. That's a good thing. These are getting to be much less used. This road is a lot different condition than they were just a quarter mile back from Maryland. But you can see the road here, it's a lot more snow on it and slush. It's not nearly maintained at the same level that the Maryland roads were. The Pennsylvania crews have been out. It has been plowed. Looks like it even has been salted, but not as often. Now this road with a lot less salt and plowing on it just freezes overnight with this light sheen of slush and snow on it. It'll be treacherous come the morning. I did come this way a couple of months ago. We were heading north into Pennsylvania, and this road just been surfaced. This is a brand new surface on this road, but it's been plowed, but not been that recent. It's getting a sheen on things again. So we have finished our live stream stuff. And Kelly was hungry, so she's eating.
I'm impatient.
I'm gonna eat soon too myself. But she's doing that, and she has a very attentive audience who is quite happy to watch her eat and maybe even get a little bit of a tidbit.
So I was trying to tell you to go faster here with her foot on your foot.
Sometimes when I adjust my foot, she puts her foot up there just from a balance standpoint. The problem is it affects me when I'm trying to drive.
We're pulling into a parking lot so we can clear the ice that's stuck on our...
I'm trying to clear some of the windscreen and the windshield wipers up a little bit. We'll get moving again. Just gonna hop out really quick and do it. And you, little missy, get to stay in. Right there.
Come back over.
All right, that wasn't too bad. It was a bit icy. This windscreen wiper over here was very icy, but it's cleared it off. So, yeah, that was all fun. So we are here picking up Kelly's friend for work, and she's going to come and sit right here where Sophie is. Sophie doesn't realize that yet, but that's what we're doing. So we're waiting for her to come out the house and come here to the van.
No, you have to sit up front.
Oh, okay.
Come here, Soph. Come
Come
here.
on, girl.
We're
So,
videotaping you for our channel.
Okay. I forgot about my badge in the car.
I know, that's okay. So I said, as soon as you went to your car, I could take that off. That's just to keep her.
Oh, I don't mind.
So Sophie and I have just dropped Kelly off at work. Actually, she and her colleague Lindsay dropped them both off. Lindsay is like 8 months pregnant, didn't want to drive in this weather, so we picked her up and have now dropped her off. And I'm heading to my parents' house to shovel their walks. They're in their 80s and are very incapable of shoveling their walks, so I'm going to go and do that. And might even film some of that, because I'm sure Sophie's going to enjoy herself in that too. So we'll see you there. Okay, so I have finished shoveling all the walkways and everything, and my dad wants pizza, so I'm going out and picking him up some pizza because he's not very mobile, and with this snow and ice underfoot, it would just be disastrous for him. There's some of the walkway and stuff that I've shoveled. So I am heading off now to pick up the pizzas, and after that, who knows? It'll be time to go and pick up Kelly again by then. We'll see. So, all right, off the pizzas. So I'm here waiting to pick up the pizza. It should be done in 5-10 minutes, something like that. But people are crazy on the roads. People, if you don't know how to drive in the snow, just stay home. Oh my goodness. As somebody who cut off a fire truck as they were going, with lights and sirens going, wouldn't get out of the way, and the truck needed to go off the exit, and then he came off, and the fire truck literally slammed on his brakes and was sliding sideways in order to make it to the exit because some idiot on the road didn't know how to drive. People. Stay home. Really, if you don't know how to drive, stay home. You are an absolute liability to yourself and everybody else out there. So, anyways, that's my rant for the evening. Gonna get these pizzas, take them back to my parents' place. I'm not gonna have any. It's for them. I've got my own dinner with me, a little bit healthier. So I'm gonna eat that, and I'll see you back there. So here we are. We are back here at the hospital, waiting to pick up Kelly from finishing her shift. We have had kind of a long day. A lot of things that we've done. You can see we're actually here behind the hospital. If you look out here, you can see all the doctor and nurse parking and their oxygen apparatus and things back here. It's pretty well cleared though. They've done a good job. Everything's cleared and salted, so it's easy to get around and all that. There's still some snow around. The issue is going to be if it's going to freeze tonight. Once this snow stops, which it just about has, I'm assuming the temperature is going to plunge behind all the cold air. The Arctic air mass is behind it, and the temperature is going to go down. And then it's whether the salt will keep all of this wetness on the roads from freezing. If not, tomorrow is going to be absolutely atrocious. But for tonight, it's perfectly fine. Like, the temperature now is the same as it has been all day. There's no difference in it, and there wasn't any sun, so it wasn't like the sun was keeping everything from freezing. It was just the fact that things were salted. So it should all be good. And yeah, we'll find out come tomorrow. But for right now, we're just waiting for Kelly to get out and finish. She is literally done. It's 8 p.m. exactly right now, and that's when she finishes. So she should be walking out here very soon, and then we can all start heading home.
Hi.
So here we are. So the day is done. Hopefully you got a bit of a bit more of an insight into the kind of, I guess you call it, behind the scenes of our live stream, even though it wasn't really live. We did kind of record it as one, and we have posted it on YouTube as a live stream. So hopefully that'll come up. But this is hopefully a bit insightful to the chaos that it can be. And
Sorry, she's barking.
yeah, Sophie's just announcing herself to the world. So yeah, it's a little bit of a different video, this one, in terms of the behind the scenes and all that on what it's like to do a live stream or a video like we've done. So hope you got something out of it, and we'll see you out there next time.
See you next time.